What's up, everybody? I hate it when people get on the computer and they go live and they wait a couple of minutes before they start talking. It drives me completely insane, but it is what it is. So, um, what I'm trying to do tonight, to be honest with all you guys, is it's going to be a it's going to be one of those shows where I just get a lot of crap off my chest. So, let me first off start out by thanking all of my sponsors. And today, first up, we are going to thank Jad over at Jade Affiliated. Custom Harley Davidson wheels, custom parts. The dude's coming out with some crazy cool stuff. You got to get over to jadeaf.com, order you some stuff up. Check him out on all the social media platforms. He's everywhere at Jade Affiliated, jadeaf.com. Just get over there and check him out. You will not be disappointed. They have some killer wheel deals. Next up, we have American Drag Seats, americandragseats.com. If you need a custom motorcycle seat, I don't care who it is. We make custom motorcycle seats. We reupholster custom motorcycle seats. We sell a full line of Harley Davidson aftermarket seats, a full line of American Iron Horse chopper seats. We can do it. You need it, we got it, we can do it for you. Check us out at americandragseats.com, American Drag Seats on all your social media platforms. Just get with us. We'll be here when you need it, and we got you covered. Next up is our good friends over at Urban Rides Magazine, urbanridesmagazine.com. If you want to know what's going on in the motorcycle industry, all the shows, wherever, whatever, you need to see the cool custom bikes, urbanridesmagazine.com is where you go. You can go there and get an online subscription, or you can get a hard print subscription. But if you go follow Mr. Daniel Roby, he goes to all of the shows, all the stereo competitions. He's everywhere you can't be. He's there going live, doing his thing. You got to go check him out, urbanridesmagazine.com, or you can go to Urban Rides Magazine on any of the social media platforms, or just go follow Daniel Roby. Next up, my good buddy, hopkins-design.com. Websites, print, logos, photos, videos, you need it, he can do it. Earl is very good at what he does. He can do 30-second commercials for you, 60-second commercials, promotion videos. He can do websites. He can build your logo and your brand for you. Reach out to Earl at hopkins-design.com and let him know I sent you. I'm trying to get paid for sales. And last, but definitely not least, our good friends over at Hell Speed Shop, hellspeedshop.com. Coolest flannels, hats, t-shirts, everything. They got it all. You've got to go check them out at hellspeedshop.com. I wear their flannels all year round. They're great. Gina and Nathan are great people. They take pride in their products that they sell. They have great customer service. You can reach them at hellspeedshop.com. What the hell? So what's happening, everybody? Sean Gallegos is watching. Pablo and Alma Sanchez is watching. Shannon Dishman's watching. Holy shit. I haven't seen that name in a long time. What's up, Shannon? How have you been? Appreciate you watching. If you're watching from the grind page or my personal page or whatever, push share on this video, because tonight's video, it's going to be... it's going to be a good doozy. Probably not going to be a long video, 30-minute video, but man, I have got some crap to get off of my chest, and I know it's going to piss some people off. Hell, it might piss. So let me get right into this. I'm waiting for live video signal. So it froze up on my personal page. Mike Main's watching. There it goes. It's back now. Okay. Mike Main's watching. Chris Carlstrom. What's happening, brother? Appreciate you watching. Go share it to some of your friends, man, because I'm about to get lit on this show. I can promise you that I'm about to go just ape shit crazy. go share it. Go share the video. Get people watching, man, because I'm about to let some stuff out. Some stuff from my personal opinion. I am waiting just a second though, to be honest with you. And yes, my face is dirty. I have a I got sunburnt. I got my lips got sunburnt. My wife tried to get me to put on the sunblock chapstick. I didn't do it, so my lips started cracking, and now it's kind of scabbing up. Because as you guys know, last week, not this week, but the week before, we were on vacation and was out there on the water, man. And I wore sunscreen everywhere else, but I didn't put the sunblock on my lips. And I got the big lips, so they got sunburnt. And well, y'all got to deal with this little hickey right there. It's right on the top of my lip. So every time I touch my lips, it hurts. What's up, John Anthony? Mr. Logan Black is in the house watching. So let me get you guys going. Let me get this going real fast so that I can already get all these comments and get all these people pissed off. Okay, so I am up in my guts. I'm up in my feelings about stuff because you all know right there the grind. Y'all know what this show is about, what it was supposed to be about. What's up, Mr. Timothy Skates? This show is about building motorcycles. I've never cared what people build, whether it's bobbers, choppers, baggers, softails. I don't care. The whole thing behind this show is building bikes. I've been very publicly, politically correct by saying all these things about the bagger industry and how good the bagger industry is, and how it's a different era of bike builders. But here's the deal. Here's how I feel. Here's how I feel nowadays about these bike builds. And I have a lot of friends that build these bikes. Don't get me wrong. But this is my feeling behind them. When you build a bagger and you have customers come into your shop and you quote them a price for a body kit, it could be the fairing, it could be the chin spoiler, it could be the lower pods, it could be the gas tank, it could be the dash to the gas tank, it could be the side covers, it could be the bags, it could be the rear fender. And you put all those parts onto these bikes. I'm sorry, you're not a custom bike builder. You literally are a parts installer. And if you want to argue that point with me, please argue it with me. Get on here. I'll bring you on right now if you want to argue that point with me. That is not building bikes. That is accessorizing bikes. And I have said it from day one. It is a need. It is a necessity. More money is being generated because of companies like Insane Asylum, Silent Cycles, Voodoo, John Shope's Dirty Bird. Those companies have catered their entire businesses to this bagger industry. They've made it so it's so easy to take a stock Road King, Road Glide, or a stock Street Glide, and you can turn that thing into a really custom looking bike. American Suspension is going to do all your neck work, your raking and stuff for you. So you're bolting these parts together. If you think that makes you a bike builder, I apologize to you. You're wrong. You're so wrong. What you are is a bike assembler. You are an accessorizer. Now, if that hurts your feelings and that pisses you off, that you think that, oh, well, Kevin, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I do. You have people out there, and I'm not going to say their names. They go to the steel supply store and they buy round bar or, pipe. They buy solid round bar. They buy neck tubes. They build a frame. There you go. That's building a frame. Then they bolt the motor in, bolt the transmission in that they want to put into it. Okay. Then they can buy a gas tank online, a metal gas tank, but then they're going to have to modify that tank to fit the frame that they built, or they can buy a stock tank and they can do that. Or they can actually take flat sheet metal, 18 gauge, 16 gauge, carbon steel, sand it, form it, bend it, roll it into a tank, and build a tank for it. They can do the same thing with the fenders. Now, there was a big controversy. And the whole reason I'm having this conversation tonight is because literally 10 years ago, literally last week, 10 years ago, I made a post. I just did post on Facebook before the grind was ever even a thing. I made a post on Facebook about built, not bought. And it raised so much controversy because built, not bought. Everybody thinks that you have to build every piece to be a bike builder. I don't think you have to build every single piece to be a bike builder. But if you're not going to build any of it, you're just going to bolt a bunch of parts together onto a bike. I'm sorry, you're not a bike builder. You're an assembler. And if that hurts your feelings, get out in the shop and make some parts. Make an effort. Go try. Just go try. The reason I'm so up at arms about this is because I read the comments from 10 years ago on that post. And somebody was like, you're not a real bike builder if you go buy parts, but you're not a real bike builder if you can't build everything. Well, the built part and the bought part, they do go hand in hand. I don't know anyone that builds their engines, their carburetors, their pistons, their piston connecting rods, their push rods, their valve train assemblies, their transmission cases, their gears, the synchro gears, their forks, their clutches. If you want to go so deep that that's what you think a bike builder is, you're crazy. Okay? There are manufacturing facilities that build the engines you want. There are manufacturing facilities that build transmissions. There are builders overseas working on dirt floors without benders and shrinkers and stretchers and all these nice tools that we have, and they are building custom choppers from scratch. Craziest things I've ever seen. But when you sit here and you post on the interwebs that you are a professional bike builder because you built a bagger that you bolted together, you bought some custom forks from HHI or from American Suspension, and you went out and bought a custom primary to put on it, and you bought some custom wheels, and you bought the dirty air ride suspension for the front and the rear, and you bought the MRI center stand, and then you went out and bought a bag kit or a body kit, and you put all them little parts together, and then you went out and bought some bolt kits so that all your bolts are in line and they look all pretty, and then you took all your parts and had them powder coated, then you went and took all your parts and had them painted. Still doesn't make you a bike builder in my mind. It doesn't. It makes you creative. And it makes you a damn good Lego builder because you snapped all your parts together. Now, that right there should piss off everybody in the bagger world because, oh my God, Kevin said what he really feels. And that's what I really feel like. I really feel like the majority of bike builders out there nowadays that are doing the baggers are not custom bike builders because they're not. And I've been telling you guys since January 2nd of 2018, do not rely on baggers alone because that craze will go away, and it will. Oh my God, the craze will go away. The bikes will never go away. The audio systems will never go away, but the craze behind it, it's going to go away. It will, just like choppers. I ride a chopper. When I go to Galveston, they're not even half of a percent of the bikes that are down there. They're still there. They're still out there. There are chopper groups and they're popping up everywhere because people are getting back to building bikes, building choppers. And don't get me wrong, back in the day, even in the chopper craze, once the chopper craze became something really big, there were manufacturers for frames. There were manufacturers for tanks, manufacturers for the fenders, for the wheels, for the forks. They were just simpler. And yes, those guys were the same guys. They were the same. They were assemblers. They were not bike builders. You want to know who a really good bike builder is? Kent Weeks with Lucky Devil Metalworks. Brendan with Elite Metalworks. Um, the list goes on and on. I can tell you guys, there's so many custom bike builders out there. But the reason I'm saying this is because this whole industry right now, you know what the big uproar is? The big uproar right now is what's legal with fiberglass? What's legal? What's legal with fiberglass? What's legal with how wide I can make a bag? What's legal with what? Well, how many tins can I put in a saddlebag? What's legal? What's legal with a tour pack? I give credit where credit is due, and when you take a guy that has to put training wheels under his saddlebags just so he can start it and move it, you have gone so far, it's comical to me. And they're great because I'll tell you what, I actually respect that more than I do some of the others because at least these guys are going so outside the box with how big. Do you know some of these bags are 10 and 15 cubic feet of airspace? You could fill it up with water and fucking use it as a swimming pool for you and a couple of buddies to get into. But in my opinion, they've taken it as far as you can go with it. It's awesome. When you have a tour pack that you can put 12s in it, how flipping much bigger are you going to get? And it's even funnier because people argue about them. God, can't you guys just understand that these guys built a monstrosity to prove to you how far they could go with a monstrosity? And no, you're not supposed to be able to ride the bike on the. These are demonstration bikes. That's all they are, to show you how big and how many they can put in it. Because at the end of the day, it would be the same thing. And tell me if I'm wrong. It would be the same thing if you just brought a trailer by itself, hooked up a moped or a scooter to the freaking trailer, and built boxes and subs all in that trailer. It's the same thing because you can't ride either one of them. But hats off to those guys for pushing the envelope so far that you need training wheels under your bags just to move the bike. Because if you don't have the training wheels and the damn bike leans over too far to one side, you're not going to be strong enough to lift 10,000 pounds of amps, batteries, speakers, fiberglass, blah, 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 blah. You're not strong enough to lift it. It'll break under its own weight. And I'm specifically not answering to any of these comments or any of the stuff like that because I want to stay so hard on topic that when I get off this show tonight, people are legitimately just pissed off at me because maybe, just maybe, if I piss you guys off enough, you'll actually get off your fucking fiberglassing lazy asses and fucking build a bike. Hello? Did I get your attention when I said that? Because the reality of it is that's what this show is about. This show is about building something, not body working something, not seeing how many speakers you can put in it. It's about building bikes. That's what it's about. And I don't ever remember anybody making a TV show that lasted for 4 years and showcased over 100 different builders building stereo equipment. I don't remember that. And I'm not even opposed to stereo equipment. What I'm opposed to is all the pissing, bitching, moaning, whining because, well, his bags are bigger than they're supposed to be. Or he used a 10-inch subwoofer instead of a 8-inch subwoofer. Wah, wah, wah. Who gives a fuck what you put in your bike? If that's gonna be your platform and your format, build what the hell you want and don't worry about the goddamn rules because 99% of the time you're gonna be in a parking lot somewhere pissing as far as you can to get people to look at you and say, "Look, I built a bike with a stereo in it. Come see me. Come tell me I'm great." And I'm one of those guys. I'm one of those guys. So I'm not putting you down by yourself. I'm putting us all down. We build these monstrosity stereo systems and bikes so we can hang out in parking lots and impress other men, because the women don't give two shits about this stuff. And the few women that do care about this stuff, they don't really care. They like music like everybody else. It is very rare to go to a stereo competition or a parking lot party and see a girl standing beside her bike tuned into what song can I play to beat everybody. No, you see all the women dancing, having a good time, because that's what women do. They have a good time. They don't take this shit that serious like the guys do. Here, let me show you. I put 12 speakers in my bike, and now I'm going to hope and pray that all these men out here in this parking lot are going to love me because I put 10 speakers in my bike. And like I said, I'm not pissed off that people that build the bikes and build the stereo systems. What I'm pissed off about is, why are you whining? Why are you complaining? Why are you pissing and bitching and moaning because a saddlebag is 9.25 inches or 10.25 inches? I mean, shit, you've got bags being built now. When you put them on the bike, you have to put training wheels under them. And I don't care if I piss anybody off, because nobody really fucking talks to me anymore anyway. Everybody's already got their attitudes about, well, he's not really doing nothing, and well he's just a joke. He hasn't done anything. Guess what? I don't care. I have lost every ounce of care I have for who likes me in this motorcycle industry, because you guys have proven your true colors. You've already proven to me who you actually are. When all this stuff started, everybody was kissing my ass and making me feel like a fucking celebrity. And now half those shops aren't even here. The people don't even exist. They don't talk to me. They don't do nothing. You don't hear anything from them. So what do I care? I don't care anymore. Don't like me. Don't watch the show. Kiss my ass. As Eminem said, I am white trash, and I don't give a shit anymore. The reason I don't care is because every time you get on Facebook, you got to hear somebody like Jay Ford or Ricky Will or Cody McNew or just fucking anybody pissing and bitching and moaning because of a stereo competition. And they're not even bike builders. They're fiberglass guys. They're audio guys. Build a bike and I'll start listening to you. Build a bike. Build a chopper. Build a bobber. There you go. So if you're pissed, be pissed. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't care if you watch the show. I don't care if you don't watch the show. I don't care if you like me or you don't like me. If you're pissed off enough, you want to fight me, catch me at a rally. I don't care anymore. I don't get any support from the audio industry anyhow. So I don't care what the audio industry thinks. I think it's a joke. I think it's stupid that everybody wants to piss, bitch, and moan about the size of a bag or about the size of a speaker. You guys have taken this from simple two speakers, hey, I want it to play at 80 miles an hour, to monstrosities that you can't, it takes 10 people to unload, and yet you're still bitching. Some of you shops are making $250,000 a year, maybe even more, and you're still bitching. What are you bitching about? What are you bitching because you have customers? Are you bitching because you can buy the audio equipment and you can make money? You're not a bike builder. You're an assembler. And if you don't like it, kiss my white ass. I don't care. But I told you guys, I'm ranting tonight. I'm ranting because this means something to me. It's about building motorcycles. And if you're going to build a bagger, do more than just bolt some parts to it and say, I'm a bike builder. That's why there's a couple of guys in the bagger industry I really respect. I really, really respect these guys, because they tell you exactly who they are and they don't pretend to be anything but that. And they're honest about it. So if I've offended you or if I've hurt your feelings, go in the bathroom, grab some tissue, and cry yourself a river. I don't care. Or you can Pull your pants up, act like an adult, and go try to build something instead of buying every single freaking part and then whining because they disqualified me for this, that, or the other. Go build something. Build something. You don't know how to weld? Come down here. I'll show you how to weld. Build something. I'm literally this close, and y'all don't even realize it. Deleting everything to do with audio on my page because I'm so sick and tired of seeing everybody piss, bitch, and moan over a bag, over how wide a bag is, over somebody cheated, over somebody did this. Have you guys not figured it out? Everything's rigged. Everything's rigged. Hell, I've been told my show's rigged. All 6 of my biker build-offs, they were rigged. It's always somebody's feelings got hurt because they didn't win. Learn how to lose graciously. He said, I need counseling now. Tim, for you people that don't know, Tim is a real builder. Timothy Skates is a real builder. Learn from him. Get his advice. Talk to him. Ask questions. Do more. Be better. Do better. Anyway. Do what? Hey, I built more than a few bikes without audio. It's not about audio. Logan, do what? Logan Black, you said do it. You won't, pussy. Do what? Do what? So how about you talk about something else like custom bikes on this podcast, then audio and people bitching about it? You sound like them. You shut up. I'm trying to figure out what Logan Black wants me to say. Do it. You won't, pussy. I don't know what that means. Anyway, my rant is over. Do what you're going to do. I don't care. I don't care anymore. It's all fucking stupid to me. I just want to see people build bikes. So I'm going back to following people that actually build bikes, people that weld, people that create, people that do things. I'm so sick and tired of hearing all the problems, and Brian's right. Talk about something else. I'm going back to talking about building bikes. So if you don't like building bikes, don't watch the fucking show. Anyway, y'all have a good night. I'm out.